Say that the First Lady met with Aquino in the United States. What was the result of that meeting?
Well, the result was the First Lady obtained a promise from Aquino that he would not hurt our son. That was the primary purpose of that meeting. The FBI had reported that there were people who were surveilling my son, and apparently they had intentions to harm the boy in Wharton School of Finance. And the mother is a mother. He first thought of her son than anybody else. And so she sought out Aquino and told him exactly what she felt about this. Because Aquino had told her that he was obligated to her for helping him out during his period of crisis when he had those hard problems.
Do you think he still has political ambitions?
He says he has not. I do not know what to believe about it.
Would you be happy to see him return to the Philippines?
I don't think he is all that important in the sense that right now he has eroded his support because of his encouragement of violence in the country.
Martial law was introduced largely because of violence in the Philippines. Are you confident that violence won't break out again at the end of martial law?
No, I don't believe so. First of all, you must remember that before martial law, the local governments were impotent. But now we have organized the barangays, the lowest political unit, and they have their self-defense units if necessary. They can defend themselves, and they have the tanks or their peacekeeping groups, militia type or self-defense unit type. They don't need to call upon the armed forces or the police. They can defend and protect themselves. At the same time, we have the barangays so organized that everybody would know what each one is doing. It's not that they are spying on each other, but everybody is now a civic-minded person, with the exception of some, I suppose.
Because there have been the bombings at the end of last year, for example.
Because they have suffered from all kinds of viciousness and violence, and they're sick and tired of violence.
Similarly, strikes have been banned. Do you think this could be a problem when they're permitted again?
No. Strikes are not banned, except in the vital industries. And even in the vital industries, under certain conditions, strikes are allowed.
What do you think will be the most difficult part about a return to parliamentary democracy?
The most difficult part is, first of all, to bring about an opposition party that is responsible. Now that's very difficult because I cannot do anything about it, except to encourage the opposition to organize and set up a group that can stand up in the National Assembly and question the actuations of the men in power.
Who do you think might be the most challenging opposition when elections come?
Well, frankly, I don't know. It's a toss-up among all of them. They have been fragmented the last few years. They're all egoistic individuals, I presume, like most politicians. And nobody seems to give way, or want to give way to anybody. I cannot say right now who will grab the leadership of the opposition. If Ninoy Aquino had not encouraged violence, he possibly would have grabbed it from Jerry Rojas. But right now, it's the principal candidate is Jerry Rojas, the president of the Liberal Party. Well, actually, I never talk about my war years. Of course, you're proud of having fought for the country. But as my grandfather, who was a revolutionary, said, it's much easier to fight a war than to run a government. And I would like to be known as the thinker who changed the country. Not only its institutions, but changed the attitude of our people, changed its politics, changed its ideals, and motivated the people into helping themselves instead of depending upon others, and accepting their weaknesses and deficiencies, rectifying them and strengthening themselves from their own efforts.
Is there one single thing that's disappointed you more than anything else?
Well, I guess it would be the fact that some of those whom I depended upon, friends, turned out to be scoundrels. Those are some of the most disappointing things that happen to one.
And one last question. What gives you the most pleasure in life?
The most pleasure in life is, first of all, to see my dreams come true and transmit those same dreams to the next generation so they don't die. That would be the pleasure that I would like to see occur in my life.